How will users of the NHS see a fundamental change in their experiences of going through the system? So obviously up here we're very good at saying we're going to put billions of pounds into this, we're going to do X, Y and Z, but for Mr and Mrs Smith who struggle to get their son mental health treatment in some of our poorest communities in this country, what is your plan going to actually mean for them?
It's going to mean another 345,000 children and young people getting the services they need over the next 5 years. It ties right back to the question we began with, which is the phasing of the workforce expansions, and so the extra trainees, including the psychologists and the counsellors for that expansion, are needed in order to do it. And the work that we're doing with schools to see whether more schools-based support reduces the feed-through into the need for specialist CAMHS services. How do
you judge that you're sat here in 5 years' time? What does success look like?
In a nutshell, we've got appropriate services, some of which may be specialist NHS, but some may not. The balance is right. Everybody who needs access will be able to get it, and there will be clear waiting time standards for doing so. That's what success will look like over the next 5 and 10 years.
Is there any way of making that information public so that when individuals who are suffering from a mental health problem are looking for confidence they're going to be treated? For a lot of them, you know, the difficulty will be in coming forward. If that service then kind of isn't there, it kind of compounds it. So is there any way of making it public that actually if you come forward with a mental health problem around depression in Plymouth, you are, you know, likely to get treated within X amount of weeks?
Yes. There is. That's exactly what we're going to be doing, and the mental health dashboard is going to get more specific around children and young people's mental health services. And the new news in the long-term plan is that, as well as saying that overall mental health spending has to grow faster than the NHS budget, within the mental health spending, children and young people's services have to grow even faster. And we will be having an audit trail and transparency on that.